So it's still day one. We're in Soho now. It's not Soho London, it's Soho New York. They're not linked, by the way. I asked someone in a coffee shop. Everyone's drinking coffee here. Everyone in America is high on caffeine, let alone the cannabis problem you've just created for yourselves. I'm joking. Oh, hang on a minute. Every Russian is guilty there. Well, the lovely lady who served us the coffee in the video, she was Russian, she was lovely. Anyway, so Soho is famous for, like in London, the kind of quirkier side of life. This is actually one of the main shopping streets here, and we're going to walk up it. So you've got all the big designer brands and stuff like that. Looks like the police get free parking in New York City. He's in there buying his wife's Christmas present, most probably. Right, so we've got the Chanel shop. You've got Armani over here. We will be doing some more Christmas shopping in this video, in this series, should I say. And yeah, we'll just have a nosy through. It's thriving, this area. Haven't seen any boarded up shops. I would just say that it's kind of just like the one in London. It seems to be a bit more upmarket clothes, really expensive shops. And if I were you, I would go down this main street here, and then if you go off the streets as well for extra shops. Look at these buildings down here. I love New York. I love them. I love it so much. I think it's my favorite place we've done so far. I've always wanted to come, and like I said, I don't know why it's taken me so long, but I think you Americans are going to end up seeing me here a lot more now. And yeah, it's just really nice. We're going to actually, in this video, I might as well tell you what we're doing. So we're going to walk to Little Italy and then Chinatown. Let's try and do it together, and we'll stop some people along the way. I wouldn't mind finding out what it's like driving around here, actually. But yeah, lots of shops. Just one other thing I have noticed about this from a European point of view is you don't have the names of the streets on the corners of the roads, the buildings, sorry. So there's just a sign every now and then. So this is Spring Street, and that is a bit confusing, and everything's upper and lower. It's not north and south, which is also confusing. But different strokes for different folks. And here's the main, oh yeah, so you've got the Adidas store there. The main Nike store is here. Another thing I've noticed is the construction workers prefer pickups to white vans. It's just little things like that. So there's the Nike store. So if you guys could leave me some comments below. Like I said, it's so big, I'm not going to be able to film everything this time I come, but I will be coming in different periods, so we're in the Christmas spirit now. Let's come in March or springtime. So here's this street again. It's just huge shopping street. So this is obviously the main street here, and this goes all the way down there. Another thing, we're just going to be, on this walk, we're going to Little Italy. I might get my phone out, because we're so prepared on this channel. I want you to feel like you've just arrived with me and we're doing this together. Is be careful, because the crossings, you have the bike lane near the crossing. I'm starting to sound like your dad now. Just make sure you don't get hit by a bike. And the cyclists don't go by the traffic lights, they just come whizzing through. I haven't used the buses or anything, just the metro. So let's get our phone out. So we're here, and we're heading towards Little Italy, which is actually that way. So this is how I get around, basically. And on our way through, we're just going to ask some questions and stuff like that. But yeah, it seems to me like this is one of the main shopping streets. It's a bit like the... well, obviously you've got the main shopping streets, But this does remind me of one of those Paris kind of Paris-esque shopping streets. Let's just have a chat with this guy here. The hot dog stand. Hi there. I'm not filming you, it's filming me. I was just curious, how many hot dogs do you sell a day?
Sorry?
How many hot dogs do you sell a day?
How many hot dogs?
Do you sell in one day?
Maybe 10, 15.
Yeah?
Like this.
How much is one hot dog?
$3.
$3. Okay, thank you. So he only sells 10 or 15 a day. I think for shopping, still my favourite's Milan. But we haven't seen Fifth Avenue yet, and the Macy's and all of those places, they'll be coming. I feel very safe here, you know. I'm walking around with this camera. I feel a lot safer here than I did in London. So let's get back out the... We're just going to head down here. So Little Italy is just down here, ladies and gents. So like I was saying before, they don't have the system of it being red or green. So you see the little man is white, that means go, and the red hand means stop. We're just going to go down to Little Italy down here. So as we're wandering through towards our destination, might as well talk about what I think of the subway as well. So I thought the subway was dirty, but it's not awful, and for the money it's really good value. Problem is, today there was a big delay of 20 minutes because someone had been riding on the subway, you know, like the joyriding, holding on and not going inside. Subway surfing, I think they call it. But these are the post things you have in New York. Saying it's very clean and then looking at that big pile of rubbish. But it is a big city. I have seen a few rats, I'm not going to lie. And one thing you should know about me is I do not like rats. That's one of my biggest fears. I love these kind of buildings, lovely red brick. God, I do like it. I really like it. And one of the guys in the cannabis shop was saying to me that you can come here and work. So Brits, if you're struggling in the UK, just come over here and try and get a job. I think that's the kind of thing you have to do these days. If there's problems in your town or city, you've got to pack the old bag and take a risk somewhere else, like in the old days really. So I think we're in Little Italy now. Excuse me, is this Little Italy?
No, Soho.
This is still Soho, is it that way to Little Italy?
Yeah.
Right, how long do I have to walk?
I'm not exactly sure.
You're not sure? Okay. Google Maps. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, this is super nice. I like Soho actually. So I'm glad I started here. So according to this, we're going into Little Italy now. If we keep going down here, there's lots of quirky art shops in this part of town. It's very different from Geneva. I know Geneva very well. I always feel a bit bad bringing you around places that I don't know. This is my first day here. And I just wanted to capture that kind of feeling of being overwhelmed and put it on camera instead of doing it first and then bringing you around again. So let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer like the tourist lost or the man who knows everything? Yeah, it's not very Christmassy in this part. So yeah, we're definitely in Little Italy now because it says here. So straight off the bat, you've got an Italian food shop there. So it's pretty obvious. So if you're like me and you don't know where you're going, you know you're in, because it says Eat Italy. So we're here now, and we might as well go down to Chinatown as well. It's going to be a long vlog. Right, so we're going to just keep going through here, maybe ask some people what they think of this area. Down through there. Do you like Little Italy? Is this a nice area?
Just walk through it.
Is it? It's just down there and left.
Yeah.
So which way's the nicest way to go, that way or that way?
I would go this way and then it'll be on the right.
Okay, thank you very much. Right. And if in doubt, always ask. It's a lot more, you know, I was expecting it to be a lot dirtier actually, but that's why you need to get into the thick of it and have a look yourself. Because if you watch some YouTube videos, you think that the whole world's going to end and that every shop's closed down and we're all doomed. But I'm not picking that up here. Right. We've got a lot of delis. If I was to sum this place up so far, I would actually say that that's true. Coffee and stories. You guys love coffee. I always thought that was a bit of a stereotype. Oh, cowboy boot repair. I'm not sure about that one though. Right, so here we are, we're in it now.
Thank you.
Those tourists are blocking the school bus. Yeah, so basically it's just a load of like street stalls. Kind of got that kind of Montmartre kind of feel. He got honked because he wasn't looking where he was going. Can you see that little van up there? I did hear some Italians back there actually. So I wonder how long this goes on for, because I think Chinatown's over there. Yeah, so it is. Do you know what? We'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. Might as well just explore it together. So far, Soho, Little Italy, Chinatown, it's kind of a bit like in London where you've got everything very close. You've got Leicester Square, Soho, Carnaby Street, then Bond Street. So those kind of things you can sandwich together. So let's just see how much we can get done in this vlog. I've heard a lot of German tourists, a few Brits are here as well. Christmas trees. So everyone either knows something we don't, but everyone's going in here. I wonder what this is. Are you enjoying it here? Espanol. Do you like this part of the city? Do you like this part of the city?
Yeah, we're Italian.
You're Italian? Oh, well that's good to know. So do you think it gives justice to the Italians?
No, absolutely not. But I'm always proud because Italian culture is that strong they create the American Italian culture.
But that's true. But yeah, I was thinking it's
so
not...
we're not criticizing, we're just...
It's not Milan, is it?
No, it's
not. All Rome, yeah. Cheers. Yeah, he's right. It's a bit kind of hooky gear on the side of the street. But you do get that in certain parts of Italy as well, let's not lie. We get that in Napoli. So I think most people, talking about Napoli, they've got a Napoli restaurant there. I think most people walked that way down. We did it the wrong way round. Yeah, I bet the pizzas aren't... I think the New York pizza will be better than the supposed Italian pizza, in my opinion. Excuse me, where is the start of Chinatown here? So, excuse me, is this Chinatown? We're in Chinatown, yeah. If in doubt, just ask someone. Right, so this is the Chinatown. That's how close it is to Little Italy. I won't edit that out, by the way. I think we're in the heart of it here. So it goes down there as well. So I think we're just gonna, this is day one basically, literally the first time out of Europe, first time in New York. I'm glad you joined me on my experience. I suppose I better get used to that when we go to Asia. Right, how much does stuff cost? You know what, the price, if we're comparing it to even French prices, I reckon it's cheaper here than it is in Paris. Definitely cheaper than Geneva. Do I think the Chinatown in London's better? I don't know, this one's pretty good actually. You've obviously got these massage places, the little shops, the restaurants. Let's have a look at the market. Hello. Oh yeah, it's this is like the strangest experience ever. It's like someone's just dropped me in the middle of China, which is why it's called Chinatown. I love it actually. It might be the perfect way to end this vlog. So you've got the little lanterns. The lanterns are definitely better in London. And yeah, I suppose we'll just walk to the end. I'm a big fan of fresh ginger tea. Produce looks nice. They've even got little Chinese pharmacies as well. I think all in all, I'm very impressed. I think it's better than the one in London. It's much bigger. We shouldn't compare, but we are comparing because I'm going to Bangkok soon, so we'll compare it with that one as well. And yeah, I think we're out of Chinatown now. Well, if you made it to the end of this video, then you are an absolute legend. You're the people that keep the channel alive. I personally don't think I can go any further on this one. That was day one. We might even squeeze in Times Square. If we do, you'll see it in this video. So this was day one of an Englishman in New York. And yeah, I think that was pretty much the end of it. I'm just having a look around. I think we'll just go to this crossroads here. I've not finished here yet. We've got Korean food as well. So do you remember the tip we had from the lady in the Chinatown in London? She said if the duck is in the window, it's normally going to be fresh and nice. Got a lot of spas here. How much are they? So a massage for one person is $68. And they've got lovely pots here as well. You know, I'm a bit strange, like this kind of stuff interests me, these thrift shops, because we don't really get those in Europe so much, although you get a lot of them in Spain now. Now I'm curious now, where are you guys watching from in this video? Because a lot of you are American, you're my main viewers, so I thought my first trip out of Europe would be here just to a little nod of the hat to you guys. So now we're in a different area now, but it's big. It's a nice Chinatown. So basically, as you know, everything's done in blocks. So this is just a few blocks round, and we've basically done one block, but it goes further down there. Then you can go down there as well, and then back to where we started towards Little Italy. So there will be shopping experiences, Christmas lights coming. And yeah, like I said, if you've lasted this long, you could write China in the comments for me. Cheers guys, see you in the next video. Mini series, remember, so keep an eye out. Bye.